Hey friends, it's Aubrey. In today's video, we are going clearance shopping. One of my favorite things to do, and I went on 2 different days. This is 2 different hauls. I went to QFC and Albertsons and just scrounged around the store to see what I could find. If that interests you, I make lots of videos like this. Clearance hauls, just regular grocery hauls, dinners, things like that. So if you enjoy that kind of content, please hit that subscribe button down below. I'd love to have you here, and let's watch the video. My first stop was Albertsons. I go in about once a week to see what items are on clearance or to find the deals in the weekly ad. And if you've never gone clearance shopping before and you're wondering where the clearance items are, you can just take a walk around the store to see if you can find a shelf or a cart. And if the items have either red or yellow stickers on them with a clearance price, you have found the clearance shelf. Generally, in most stores, they'll keep it in the same area every time. Sometimes they may move it around, and so if you can't find the clearance shelf or cart, definitely ask an employee. They'd be more than happy to help you. And so I'm just taking a look at the bakery clearance and also the regular clearance just to see what I can find to use for meals this week. So the next place I went was around the meat counter or deli counter, and they had lots of meat on sale with the manager special 30% off stickers on them. They weren't meats or cuts of meat that I typically use, and so I passed on those, but I just wanted to show you that sometimes you can also find meat on clearance, so definitely check around that meat counter or deli counter in your store. There were also a few random things that I found on shelves that were on clearance that happened to not be with the regular clearance items in the back, and so that was nice to find as well. And then they also had this massive cart just filled with bakery items that were on clearance. So I took a peek around to see if any of these items looked good, and I ended up finding some biscuits and some cinnamon rolls that were a really good deal, and we ended up having biscuits and gravy and cinnamon rolls for breakfast the next day, and it was delicious. Now on to QFC. This is another grocery store that is pretty close to my house that always has good clearance finds there, and so I headed over to QFC, and at the front of the store they have a lot of prepared meals for easy dinners and lunches, and they are typically pretty pricey. But what's great is that a lot of the time they'll have the reduced stickers or the clearance stickers on them, and so occasionally I'll purchase some of these for a quick dinner or lunch if the price is right, but I decided to pass on these for today. And what's interesting about my QFC is I have this rack in the back of the store towards the bathrooms that has most of the clearance items over there. But they will also have clearance items all throughout the store, which makes it a little bit more challenging to find some deals, but also it's more of a treasure hunt, so it can be a little bit more fun walking through, seeing what you can find that is on clearance. So what we ended up buying was the Power Crunch bars. They were 4 for $5. I saw these at checkout. They're one of my favorite little protein bars. So if you haven't tried them, definitely recommend either the peanut butter flavor or the chocolate mint. Those are the only two I've tried, but both are great. I'm sure their other flavors are good too though. So if you see these, snatch them up, especially if they're on sale. And then we got 2 of the sugar cookie mixes. So they were 50% off of $2.99, so $1.50 each. And we're gonna make some Easter cookies, which we'll see a little bit later. And then we got some biscuits for 99 cents, and we went to QFC and got some country gravy for $1, and then this was like $4.50. Not a great price, but it was at least on sale. And then we also got some cinnamon rolls for tomorrow's breakfast for $1.99. That is all that we found. There were a lot of other things that were on clearance, but nothing that was super interesting for me, or if it was too big of a quantity for us to eat. So there is the little clearance haul. I went to QFC on a weekday this time. When I went earlier, that was on a Saturday, and there were less things on clearance on Saturday as compared to during the week in the morning, because it's right after they get those clearance items out. And so I walked around the store and they had so much on clearance. It was really hard not to buy more than I did, but here's all that I found. Easter clearance was also going on because it was a few days after Easter, and so all of their candy and Easter related items were 50% off. Normally I don't clearance shop candy, but we picked up a few of our favorites because why not? They only come around once a year. There was also an amazing deal on cake mixes, and we also found a few other fresh items that were also on clearance that looked good and tasty, so we picked those up as well. Here is the whole haul. Some of the things were on clearance but were such a good deal, either because of the weekly ad or just because the price was right, that we picked them up. And the first thing that you see here is that salad kit that we saw in the store. It looked really good. We ended up having it with dinner. We got some bananas and some naan. And these Polish sausages are actually really tasty. I'm gonna go back to see if they have any more because they were such a good price for grass-fed beef. These are fish and veggie with like a flavored butter packets. They were so inexpensive, especially for fish, and with how expensive food costs are right now. We picked some of these up and they made amazing lunches this week. And they were super easy. You just cooked them in the bag and then threw everything away when you were done. We got a few baking things and some other fresh items. And then here is all of the Easter items that we picked up. If you have not tried the Sweet Tarts jelly beans, I highly recommend it. They are by far the best jelly beans in my opinion. So we got 6 bags because they only come out around Easter. We also got a bunch of cake mixes because they were on sale for 77 cents each. And we also got some ground pork and some butter because it was on sale as well. So that is the entire haul, and I hope you enjoyed it. That is all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy, give me a like and a comment down below on some of your favorite clearance finds that you seem to get in your area quite often. I'd love to hear all about it. And I do make weekly content every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And so if you did like this video and you made it all the way to the end, please hit that subscribe button as well. I'd love to have you here, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.